How's everybody doing? Good to see you. How you doing, Adam? Whoops. Let me turn this down. BK, how are you, my friend? Glad to see you drop in. Try to figure out what's going on here. Let's get this party started. There you go. How are you? I'm trying to get my popsicles out of the wrapper. It's that time of the day here for me. All right. I get that thing going the right way. That's my rider. Ryan the Gamer. There he is. How you doing? Do not eat the plastic. I know, man. That stuff is chewy. Blue Sunset. How are you this morning? Good to see you. Cheryl came in as well. Good to see you piling in here. It's all looking good. Don't forget, if you guys don't know each other, make sure you're checking each other out. How's everybody? Anybody from the East Coast in here? Soldier Poet, good to see you. How are you? Is anybody from the East Coast so I know how it's going out there? You are, Adam? How is the weather on the East Coast? I know you're out there, Ryan. How is it out there today? There's a lot of flooding. Good to see you, Blur. Blur? Is it Blur or Blur? Chipper's in here too, you guys. I should have hooked up my mixer. I never thought about it. I could have done that. We could have made some bells and whistles go off, but oh well. It's not really that kind of day today. Today is just a kickback day. 1 to 2 month trip. Did I miss something there? Blur. How's Chipper doing? Good to see you in here, sir. I'm trying to get my popsicle all done here. It broke when I went to get it open. Oh, you're getting ready to do a road trip. Cool. Gonna try out that RV, huh? Good afternoon or morning, wherever it is in your part of the world. Hi, Steve. Uncle Al's here too. Good. Good to see all you guys. That was a good video I watched of yours this morning, Steve. I like putting those little bloopers in at the end as well. Kind of keeps it everybody honest, makes it sure that they're actually watching the whole video. Usually if they pick up on that one little thing that you put in at the end, Yeah, know that they sat there and actually watched the whole darn thing. I do that all the time. You get those guys that come in and do the 30 seconds of fame. So I just put something extra in there towards the end, and if they don't catch it, then I know they weren't there. Is Peanuts in here? Yeah, he is. How you doing, Peanuts? Good to see you. Oh, and there's Wayne too. Huck. Did you have school, Wayne? Wayne put out a pretty good video a couple of days back too, you guys. You guys should go watch his video if you haven't yet. Gray Man Outdoors, hey, good to see you. No classes today, yay. Oh, you got yourself set up on a 4-day school week? No dirt biking today, Gray Man? Who's your archer? Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. Always good to see all you guys. I'm glad you're all coming in here today. Ryan says it's starting to settle down out there on the East Coast. %, report. This must be your first time. I don't remember seeing that name before. How are you doing? Welcome to our live stream. Is that a new channel for you, or are you just new to my channel? Are things settling down for you, Miss Cheryl? You're going to be good for Monday night, right, Cheryl? Oh, he's not named. That's what I was trying to get out of it. Whether it was just a name change, a new channel, a second channel. Virginia, hey, how are you doing, young lady? Yes and yes? Yes, what? Yes, twice, or? I really got to start looking for me a different chair to sit in. This thing is starting to take its toll on my back and butt. You are good, Virginia? Well, you're good in your dreams, right? So if 3% report is a name change, who did you used to be? A happy princess. So what is that? What your dad says calls you his little princess? Push that like button, you guys. You guys are slumping. There's only 7 likes and 11 people in here. Somebody's not hitting that like button. %3 report. Who do you used to be? You guys are hearing me okay, right? I'm just using my boom mic today. It works pretty good. I can sit way back here and it still picks up. %3 reporter. T-Rod. Oh, okay. Now I get it. It's all coming to me now. All right, Blue is now sitting at 234. We helped her out, you guys. Yay. Now we're getting some folks in here. I kind of want to open up a discussion on what everybody thinks about all these crud lefties wanting to go for gun reform. I thought that would be what we would talk about today. Since today is that story live stream. Oh, is Lisa in here? How you doing? Good to see you. I didn't see you shoot in. Welcome. How about you, Wayne? Tell me what you think about all the crud going on right now. Nothing like picking you out of the crowd, huh? Titanium kettle. That thing should work pretty good seeing as how it's titanium. All right, we got us a stream now. Kayfabe just got here. Alana. It'd be illegal to say what's in your mind. We're in an open forum. Go for it. We believe in free speech here. I think what they're trying to do is illegal. It is not even what the damn Constitution, the structure of the Constitution was meant to be. And I think that if we allow it to happen, then what we're doing is we're helping them, and we're not actually taking care of our own responsibilities as Americans. What's that mean? What kind of question is that, great man? Are you talking to me or someone else? Yeah, the red flag laws is what really scares me. I mean, I don't mind if they do background checks because I don't have anything to hide. I believe anybody that would say anything about a background check would probably have something to hide in my book. Background checks should be good, but I don't care about the red flag laws. I think that should be uh, not even there because that's just the first step in confiscating and all confiscating all firearms. You don't care, gray man. You're all set. All it takes is one of your neighbors or something to call the law on you, though. They come in there and take all your shit away. That's what they want to do with that red flag law. They want to make it so that Joe Blow down the road can call and say, hey, I don't like what that guy's doing over there. Go check him out. I don't get Walmart stopping selling all the crap. I mean, that's like they're caving in or whatever. It's all a political game. Yeah, I know they're all your neighbors and family, but still, sometimes families don't get along. Sometimes they get a hard attitude towards you. Then all they have to do is just call the law on you or whatever. Not even really thinking about it. They could probably regret it after they do it, but if they do it, then you're screwed. Yeah, I think it depends on the state of what they can do. Walmart. I know, like here, they sold in our Walmart. All they really ever sold since I've lived here is hunting rifles and shotguns, and all they ever really sold was like 22 ammo and shotgun ammo. But I guess some of them sell quite a few different kinds of rounds. You got the rest of them stashed away there, Gray Man? Your Walmart's going out of business? They're going to shut down some more stores, huh? Yeah, that really scares me, Wayne. That facial recognition stuff, that all came with that 5G stuff. And Trump, he said he was going to stop that 5G, but it didn't take him long to backtrack that stuff because now they're selling 5G everywhere. And all that 5G is good for, so they can integrate facial recognition into everything. You know the owner of Walmart or the owner of the store in your area? Yeah, that's right. They have because they got a. I remember when they started doing that, Wayne, a way for them to track the money that moved through the casinos and whatnot, was they use that facial recognition. Oh, you're talking about the store in your town. Okay. I don't think he's really the owner. I think he's more like the probably the franchise manager. Hot sauce junkies in the house, you guys. Hot sauce junkie. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you here. You don't have 5G? I bet you do have it. You just don't know it, Alana. Because they've been using it for a long time. They just made it public not very long ago, but it's been around for a very long time. They just haven't told us. Yeah, they're trying to tear down the middle class. They want us all to be peons. They don't want just. They don't want the lower class, the middle class, the upper middle class, and so on and so forth. They're trying to break down those tiers. They want just the 1%ers to be in charge. The rest will be just peons. Woo, hey, good to see you, my friend. How are you? Glad you came through. All right, now we got us a live stream. There is Anthony from Palmetto Prepared. How are you today, sir? Yeah, that's the way it seems. They've been tearing down the middle class for years. The middle class really stopped working when it took both parents to work to to support their family. It was only middle class when it was the husband went off to work and the wife stayed home, took care of the kids, and you lived in the suburbia type setting. That was when there was a real middle class. Then, when everything went to heck, the mom had to go to work and the dad had to go to work. That's when everything started breaking apart, in my opinion. So, how's the weather out there on the East Coast there, Anthony? The hurricane missed you? Yeah, that was part of it. I started noticing that in the late '80s and early '90s, Wayne, when all those dollar stores started popping up all over the place, and just about on every corner and every little strip mall. They were all opening up all over the place, and all they sold was that Chinese crap. Remember? I'm sure you can remember that from back in Washington area. When all those little stores started opening up, that's when they started really invading us. You can jump in anywhere you want, Anthony. We're talking about the rotten, corrupt government that's trying to keep everybody broke. I know you got a little input on that. You're about 2 hours inland. Yeah. Yeah, Ryan the gamer, he is out there right on the coast, and he said it's pretty much over. Carson Needham, hey, how you doing? Dustin's dad. All right. Yep, Dustin's dad. Right on. Good to see you, Carson. That's one of my son's friends, you guys. Oh yeah, that's why I say there's really no no left or right. Really, that's just something that they used against us, and they still do. They want us to be divided at each other's throats. It's been going on for years. It doesn't matter whether we have a Democratic president or a Republican president because they have a main plan no matter what. Look there, Lou's even putting in on this. He knows what's going on. I'm still believing that taking over the middle class is their biggest thing is because well, as long as we have a middle class, then there's somebody that can reach out and try to reach that golden ring, and they don't really want any of us to do that. Oh, he plays a little bit of everything, great man. He likes those. He likes the shoot 'em up ones. He likes the ones that uh, make you think to get to the next level, and he's into a lot of stuff. Thing is, we put our money in banks. This is what gets me. Is we put our money in banks and then we expect that we can just draw it out at our leisure, and that's what they let us do now. But eventually, all they would have to do is wait for us to put all the money in the bank from your paychecks, and then just when you go to get it out, they can refuse to give it to you. I mean, there's a law in place that takes care of that. That they can take your money and then not give it back. Oh, you're an Xbox gangster? Yeah, I don't. I play the old Xbox 360 games. I'm not much on the Xbox One. He's got the Xbox One, and he cruises all over the place playing online all the time. Yeah, banks are a way to really ruin you. I've started collecting silver. I wish I could collect gold, but I can't afford it. But I can collect silver, so that's what I do. I can't buy it all the time, but whenever I got extra money, guess what? I go buy silver. Bankers suck. I mean, totally suck. Hey, Uncle's gonna chime in. Oh, Blur. Okay, Blur. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. I'll see you. I'll be on later tonight, Blur. I'll be over on the other channel. That's about all I keep in mind too, Wayne. I keep it in there only for the simple reason that I can use the debit card in order to get all my bills paid on time. That way I don't have to run to Toledo and stuff all the time. Here's a good thing though. When we had that big hailstorm a while back, uh, my Jeep got such tremendous hail damage on it that they totaled it out. So now my Jeep is paid for. So instead of going out and buying a new car and putting myself in hock again, I just went ahead and cashed out the balance on it, and I'm going to keep that sucker. So now I am absolutely debt free uh, from buying a car. I don't care if it has a few dents on it. It's a good car. It runs perfectly fine. Yeah, they don't even have good. Remember the days when you could put money in and into a. I can't remember what they called them back then. Shoot, trying to think of it. I can't think of it. Anyway, you put it in some sort of stock form. You let it stay in there for a while. And you could draw it out, and it drew interest while it was in there. Well, they don't have those anymore. If they do have them, then they don't give you anything in return, really. Maybe 0.5% or 0.4%, something like that. Nothing like they used to give you, like 2%, 5%. They don't give any kind of way of you making any money on that money that you put in there. D-Mac, hey, how you doing, my brother? Good to see you. What did they call those? I can't remember. They're not IRAs, but there's something else. I can't remember. Been so long since I've had one, I can't remember it. Everybody's pretty much doing the same these days, except for maybe the people that think that they're above the middle class or whatever, because it could be just a snap of the fingers like that. And we could be in hard times, and the banks just tell you, hey, screw you, I'm not giving any of your money back to you, you know. So what I'm trying to do is keep the money out that I don't need, and then try to buy silver and stuff like that, something that is really not going to be going anywhere. But yeah, that's about right, Wayne, right there. If you have a lot of money in there and you want to go in and try to take it out, it takes an act of God to get it back. I mean, they want to run you around in circles trying to get you to forget about it. Well, that's the same thing with a car, Anthony. You go and finance a car. You're paying, when you make your payment on your car, only so much of it goes towards the payment of it, you know. Then you've got the interest, and then they have this other thing called principal, and I don't know why the heck they charge that. It's just another way for them to get another payment, some more money added into the payment amount. It's like I was looking at my car payment the other day because I was trying to figure out how much I was going to have to give them to cash my car out so I could keep it and retain the car after they totaled it out, actually. And last year I paid like 1,700 bucks just in interest on the car, and that's not counting the principal, you know. So yeah, they got you. They got you coming and going. It doesn't matter whether you're mortgaging your house or financing a car or a boat or an RV, whatever it is. They're just there gouging away at your paycheck. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, I didn't buy a brand new vehicle either, Gray Man. When I bought my Jeep, it was not brand new, but I still had to finance it. But now I am debt free from that finance company. Man, I feel so much better. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I know the principal. Yeah, is the loan is the original loan, but they tack something else on there besides the interest. and then they add that all in, and that's what makes your payment. Oh man, I wouldn't be telling anybody that, D-Mac. Don't be telling people you got lots of money on you. You have to be looking you up. That's the worst thing. It's like I always keep money on my phone, in the phone case of my phone. And that's just emergency cash in case I need something. A lot of people don't even know people do that. I'm not going to tell you, but I put money uh, in the case of my phone so that if something comes up, some sort of emergency comes up, I'm not stuck with my pants down. Oh yeah, that's another good thing there, Wayne. Is they want to seat you at the restaurant. Have you ever noticed that they want to seat you? And I always like to be like back in the corner, uh, in those restaurants like Denny's and stuff like that, Sherry's. Is I'll try to pick the corner where right where those windows come together, so I can see out this side and I can see out that side. And they'll go, well, why do you want to sit back there? And I always tell them because I like to look outside. It's not I don't tell them I want to see what's coming. Texas Outlaw, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Glad to see you came by. How you doing, Michael? Oh yeah, those restaurants got you coming and going too. Same amount of food that you can buy at home and make for yourself. Then they take and triple it. Yep, exactly right. It's something how they just gouge you, and they seem to think it's okay, the American way. The thing is, the American way is starting to turn into, excuse my French, but fuck you. I know you have, Michael. I see you once in a while over at the 2A community. It's cool. I know you come by when you can. It's cool to support rural America, but it's not like Denny's or Sherry's or something like that. Those are just big corporations gouging people. I don't mind going to like a little mom and pop's place. They had lots of those in Washington you could go to, just like hole in the wall restaurants, where all the food was home cooked and they didn't charge you that arm and a leg just because you're paying for the name. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Wayne. I don't have any credit card debt. I cut those things up a couple of years ago. Matt, hey, look who came in. Good to see you, my brother. How is Matt doing today? Good to see you dropping in. We're dumping on corporate America today. You got to fit right in. You can buy, hear that, Palmetto? You can buy a shitload of pancakes mix for $35. That's the thing, Anthony, when you got a credit card and you want to spend something and you want it really bad, but you don't have the money, you always dig that credit card out. I was just as guilty of that than anybody else, you know. I wouldn't use it. I'd be all Scroogey and stuff, you know. My kid, my girlfriend would say, "Oh, come on, you got a credit card," you know, and I wouldn't spend it. But if it came down to something I wanted really bad, I'd go ahead and spend it, you know. Then you're in debt. You got to pay that money back. So when I got them all paid off, I just went ahead and cut them up. They still send me stuff to want to up my limit and stuff, you know, because that's what they do is if you have some debt and you pay it all off and then you don't use your cards anymore, well, then they try to tempt you by going, oh, okay, hey, we haven't seen you spending any money for a while. We're just going to go ahead and increase your limit, you know. That's funny, Matt. I can see my son doing that. I bought him his class ring. I could see him going and getting that cashed in. Those class rings, they cost a lot of money. A lot of folks don't. That's right, Michael. Everybody wants to live outside their means. It's just the way that we have been programmed. We have been programmed to live outside our means. Yeah, that works. That'll work sometimes, Anthony. That works sometimes. Being able to spend the money off a credit card or a debit card, and then just cash it in when you get some cash. That's like me. All the donations I get go into my PayPal, whether I get them through PayPal or through Super Chats. All the money goes into my PayPal account, and then I just use my PayPal account to get everything I need. And all that money always just stays inside the PayPal. It stays inside of YouTube. Because really the only expense I have now is YouTube and then my monthly bills that I have just to have a roof over my head. That's the last thing I have to go, great man. I have until I think it's May or June of next year, and then I will have my phone and my tablet paid off. Then I won't have any debt there either. Slowly eliminating all my payments because I think there's some sort of big economical crash going to be happening pretty soon. And then all the big companies are going to start demanding their money from people that have big loans out or whatever, you know, finances, mortgages. They're going to all start demanding their money because they know you won't have it. And then they will come and take all your stuff. Yeah, I guess that's one way to look at it, Palmetto. The bank cards are actually FDIC insured as well. I got my card hacked last year, and the bank refunded every dime that was charged on my card. But that doesn't mean that it's going to happen every time. I mean, like, if we have the big collapse that I feel is coming, then the banks are going to keep your money, and the mortgage companies are going to demand that you pay your mortgages off, and all that stuff's going to come to a crash. There's going to be a lot of people messed up. Righteous Redneck, hey, how are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, sometimes, like they gave me money in my account to hold me over, but they didn't give, excuse me, they didn't give me all the funds. It took 30 days to get all the funds. That's still a long time when you got when we live in a computer age. Yeah, that's right, Gray Man. That's what I was just saying. They give me a little bit of the money just so I could keep operating, but for the rest of the money, I had to wait. That's a true fact, Anthony. Don't ever use your debit card. Yep. Either use a credit card or, like I use my PayPal card. Those hackers are good. I mean, they're really good. They're so good. I don't figure out why they don't go and get a big paying job, because for what they know, they could get paid big bucks by the government or something. We got some new folks running through here. Make sure you guys are all connecting. Yep, exactly, Anthony. That's why I use them. Good one, Matt. Hey, you guys are going to be on the panel on Monday. They started a new thing in here. Now, when you guys come in here and sit with us, you guys will be able to see the side chat. They have a window for you guys to see the side chat now. I've already gone in there and activated it so I don't forget. So whenever you guys come up on the panel, you guys will be able to see the side chat the same as me. They all get caught, Wayne. That's the big thing, is they all think they can get away with it, but they get caught because they get greedy and make a mistake. Vanessa, Kitty, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it. Oh, you worked with him in the Navy? Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe he quit before he got caught. Did he keep doing it, or did he just quit doing it? That's true. True fact. Oh, that's terrible, Alana. $95 there. I'm not sure what it is here today. I haven't. I think the only thing I've gone out for is let the dogs go pee. Oh, we're having a nice day out there. I'm refreshing it. 82 degrees. A nice 82 degrees here. Perfect. Camp Patton, hey, good to see you. I'm glad you cruised through here. We're having a good conversation today. Must be sunny in California. I forgot to ask Steve if he was seeing any chemtrails today. He probably already jetted out of here. Oh, I'm sure you are, Matt. You want to see that knife? Yeah, knife. Just the same one you have. Me try to get it up there without hurting myself. That's a pretty wicked little knife there. Hey, SOP, how you doing? It took me a while to try to figure out how to protect those little spines on there. But I got it figured out. See, I just put it in its own little pouch. Put some snaps on it. Came out pretty good. I have still got the printed design right here. I already have it imprinted in there, but I haven't got it done. I have to cut it, and then I'm going to burn it with my iron. And I don't know what it's called, but it's a wicked little knife. Hey, Jim, how you doing? Good to see you. Glad you stopped in. Yeah, he's got all kinds of knives. Like I told you, you and him would get along pretty good. He's got a lot of stinking knives. Knives, swords, hatchets. He's just into that kind of stuff. I should never have let him grow up in the woods with me. Yeah, I never figured out why they put that chip in there, Camp Patton. That was the worst. That could have been the worst. They couldn't have made it worse. I mean, those chips can be counterfeited so easily. I never really understood why they put that chip in there. Washington Mutual. Chase bought Washington Mutual out. That's why what happened. I don't think they went under at all, Wayne. I think what happened was that Chase had probably loaned them a lot of money and they couldn't pay out. So and instead of letting them go out of business, they just absorbed them. Amazon Prime? What do you mean it's easier? Oh, that's right, because you live out in the Tulies. It takes you too long to go to town, so you just have it delivered. That makes sense. Oh, yeah, I remember that, Wayne. About Chase losing all those records. Yep, I remember that was a big scandal. Is that what you're telling me? It's a tracking chip? So if you default on something, they can find you? Kyle, hey, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you, brother. How are you today? I see you survived the hurricane, huh? Oh, yeah, Amazon. My dad worked with the guy that owns Amazon. He's a scammer. He doesn't pay any taxes. Yeah, it's all connected somehow. I'm sure that chip is going to really cause some problems down the road. That's why I told you I'm really trying to get away from all that stuff. Just another way for them to track you. That's what I was thinking, Camp Patton. That's why I can't understand why they did that. It just, it just befuddles me. Doesn't make any sense. You're trying to absorb it all, Uncle, or you're not wanting to put in on a conversation. You better go up here and watch it. That's about right, Alana. I remember them trying to put the chips in the 90s. I don't remember that. I know that just a bit, just raises a red flag on my mind that they even started using those things. I mean, that's a perfect way for you to get ripped off. Irish Warrior, good to see you. How are you? Glad you came through here. Very nice to see you today. Oh, yeah, they always say it's for your convenience. Have you ever noticed that? Every time they come up with another newer way to track you, oh, this is for your convenience. Thank you for sharing my stream out. How are we looking on that, Uncle? Since you're listening in the background, how are we doing on likes? Well, you're part Indian, right? West Wind, Wayne. Aren't you part? I can't remember. Shoot. Are you part Arapaho? I can't remember. Navajo. That's right. I knew I was something ho. Came out kind of wrong, huh? Okay. That's right, Alana. Actually, you look like you're part Indian too, Wayne. Uh oh, watch out. Michael, he's got Apache in him. He cut your throat. Sue, I'm Okie Indian. I have Okie Indian in me. American Indian. You as Aztec is not American Indian. Anthony's white as white can be. We're gonna have to fix that. We're gonna have to take you down and paint you red. Saxony German with an Irish twist. Mexican Indian. I thought you're more Italian, aren't you? Ryan the Gamer's part Cherokee. Yeah, I am. Let's see, what do they call it? Choctaw. European. There you go. Irish, Cajun, and Indian. Maniac mix. Ooh, yeah, look at there. Cajun, Irish, and Indian. Yep. That's the Death Man's mix. Oh, your old man's part Choctaw? 100% redneck. I think just about everybody in this room is redneck. Maniac, you're talking about maniac. Your finger hit the J and not the N. Oh, redneck, yeah. I know if you go to type it in as one word, it won't let it go up there. Have you noticed that? There's a couple of other words too the AI catches. If you go to put it in the chat, it won't let it go into the chat. Also, I noticed that if you put more than 2 American flags in the chat to send up, it won't let that happen either. I tried to line up the whole row of American flags, and it hit enter, and it went up and was not there. Bubba Wayne. Good one, Lou. Good one. Yep. It won't let you go up there. No, I'm talking about the flag, Alana. Try putting the American flag up there in a row. Just a bunch of little flags. It won't let you put them all up there. I always laugh whenever I see that commercial come up about ancestry.com. They want you to find out where you came from and all your background history and stuff. And they send you that little kit and you swab your mouth and you send it back. All you're doing is giving their database a copy of your DNA. Think about that. Oh, she got it up there. Wouldn't go for me. It shows up in my chat on this page up here, but down here on my tablet, it does not show up. It shows up as US, 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 but no flags. But over here on the side chat in StreamYard, shows up as the American flag. So YouTube has a problem with it. Where you been, Virginia? I didn't know you left. Oh, yeah, you did. You said be right back. That was a long time ago. They have your DNA too, yeah. Every time I see that commercial, I laugh. Because now, they've got your DNA. They could sell that to anybody they want. See, right in my StreamYard chat box, Uncle Al, it shows Canada flags. But down here in the YouTube chat, it shows CA, 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 CA. In my YouTube chat, I'm looking right at the chat. It doesn't have the Canada flag, but in the stream box over there, the chat box on StreamYard, it shows the Canadian flag. So YouTube is censoring us. You don't know your dad, so you have to find out what he was. So you must have done the history.com or whatever they call that. Uh, that's weird, huh? It's called censorship. No freedom of speech. They say it is, but there's not. Is that weird or what, Vanessa? The Dane and Norwegian. Wow. Dane is an important person then, huh? You can't find any flags in your emoji list? I go through the emoji list in my Messenger tab, not the YouTube tab. Gray Man did what? He's got swords and knives. And let's see, on YouTube, it is, there's a sword and knife. Yep. I don't see that other thing, though. It's a heart. Is that a heart? 3D Tripper, how the heck are you? We're going through emoji lists, seeing what YouTube will let you post and what they won't let you post. Danish like Hamlet. Oh, okay. Danish like redneck, like Choctaw. It's like a North Carolinian. Uh-oh, SOP still here. He's been camping out in the back corner again, you guys. Watch out. Your DNS came back weird. uh, oh man, that leaves you open for a lot of stuff there, Uncle. Oh, so he's like a militia guy. Is that what you're saying, Anthony? He was like a militia guy, fought in the militia. Oh, Vanessa's got some stuff going up in my chat box on StreamYard. See what she's got going on here. See if I can find it. Here's Gray Man's. Oh yeah, she got some stuff going on YouTube. She's got bacon. It's like a ball, a globe. Are those kind of emojis that YouTube lets you do? Scott? Bobby Helms was your uncle? Who's Bobby Helms? Isn't that a race car driver? Yep, that's weird. YouTube censorship. Your distant relatives were Italian? Italian royalty, okay. But your adopted mother was a Mennonite? Wow, that's a lot of clocks there. She got flags and clocks. And the skull, the crossbones and skull. 60s country singer. Oh, okay. That's why I didn't know the name, because it's a country singer. My distant relatives are all dead too. Isn't that something when they're distant? Distant relatives are usually pretty old stuff. All right, Uncle. Catch you later. I'll be on later tonight. 10 o'clock, actually. I'll be on 10 o'clock on my other channel. You remember Jesse Helms? Family tree relatives. That is strange there. Let's see what kind of stuff I can put up there for you guys. Here, with the emoji thing I use. Here's a flag. I don't think it'll let me put them up. Okay, it did. Must depend on where I'm at. That's probably because I'm a host. When I try to do it as a guest, it won't let me. Well, you guys, if you want to come and see me later, I'll be on my other channel, JIT Networking. I'll be on there about 10 o'clock tonight. I guess so. I am the host, and it let me put them up there. West Virginia. Wasn't Lincoln from Illinois? Crypto Man, hey, how you doing? Way past your bedtime, 10 o'clock. That's 10 o'clock Mountain Daylight Time. Hammer is for Vanessa. All right, you guys, I gotta get out of here. I have gone way past what I usually do on Fridays, but if you guys want to continue on later, I'll be on JIT Networking. That's my other channel. I'll be on over there tonight at 10 p.m. So, till then, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me for an hour and a half. Kind of fun. I enjoyed myself, and I'll see you guys next time. Appreciate everybody coming by. Can I link it? You can. You're a mod. I can't do it on this computer. I probably could, but yeah, hold on a second. I'll put it up there. Hold on. I'll go get it. There it is. Hold on. I guess I do have the technology. There you guys go. That's the new channel, you guys, in case anybody wants to come by and see me. Yeah, I went and found it. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out. Got to go. Adios.